I love my dog, and if any dog lover out there, you will feel my pain.
It is a growing trend, people having full funerals for their pets.
From the casket to the burial, people are paying for lavish send-offs for their fuzzy and furry friends. Kurtis Ming here is now joining us with what the options are for you.
Well, man's best friend now getting send-offs you'd expect to see for their owners. We've learned here in Sacramento there's been a huge spike in pet funerals.
For when an animal friend dies,
She was a daughter to me. I miss her so much.
Grieving the death of his French bulldog Zoe,
She was my best friend. She always slept with me.
David Lay decided he wanted a formal send-off, not a backyard burial, but a full funeral, much like you'd expect for a relative or friend. Mourners wearing black, people comforting one another. A sea of flowers at a graveside service.
forgive us those times when we did not love Zoe as we should have.
Pet funerals, a growing trend.
In 1 year's time, we have increased our business here over 900%.
Lisa West with the East Lawn Pet Law Center says they have handled services for dogs, cats, snakes, birds, even goats. They pick up the deceased animal in their pet hearse. They then bring them here to the Pet Law Center, where grief counselors go over all of your options. From a cremation and simple urn, which will cost you hundreds, to an open casket and full burial, which could run you more than $1,000.
People love their pets, and they really want to take care of them all the way through the end-of-life process.
What's my baby saying? What's my baby do?
Calling herself the fairy dog mother, Marie-Lena Lavelle rescues dogs.
I want the sickest ones and the most forgotten ones.
She has spent nearly $7,000 on pet funerals. 4 of her rescues already buried here. She's bought plots to hold 14 more. Why? Because she says dogs have loved her unconditionally.
They deserve to live with dignity and die with dignity.
Perhaps pets are more important to people than ever, people hugging their pets closer in this economy. Others waiting to have children later on in life. More 20 and 30-somethings are calling pets their kids. And baby boomers suffering from empty nest syndrome are turning to animals as companions.
The pets are vitally important to their life. They treat them as well as any person.
In his 20s, David called Zoe his daughter. Her funeral cost around $2,000. And some people might go, that is a lot of money to bury a pet.
Yes, it is. It's worth it, and every penny.
No expense spared when it comes to honoring a dog he considered family.
The only way that I could be peaceful from it was just to have a nice, proper burial for her.
Well, some people want to be buried with their pets. In California, you can't. It's against the law. Fairy dog mother Marie-Lena has done the next best thing. She and her husband have bought plots at East Lawn Cemetery right next door to the pet cemetery, so they will be closer to them in their afterlife.
Well, you know, a lot of us are very, very close to our pets. I mean, I see that attachment, but a lot of people can't afford to have something. I mean, what's the proper way to dispose of the remains if you can't afford
Well,
something?
a lot of people bury them in the backyard, but in some counties it's actually illegal. You're not supposed to do that, so you should check with your county. But you could also call the animal shelter, check with your vet. They'll give you the options. Sometimes they'll haul them away and cremate them for you, but there are different options.
Yeah, you can certainly feel for people who miss their pets so much.
Yeah, part of the family.
Thanks, Kurtis.
All right, if you have something you want us to look into, let us know about it. You can call our hotline Monday through Friday at 916-374-1343, or you could go to our website, cbssacramento.com, click on Call Kurtis, and fill out our form.